Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare as well as some Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered coming up later on here in the video. Today is the big day. Today is May 2nd, therefore we got a reveal trailer for both those games as well as a reveal live stream, which I'm going to be covering here in this video. I have a bunch of notes I wrote down while watching the live stream. If you guys want to check out the full VOD of the live stream, check the video description. There may actually be a YouTube video by the time this video goes live, and there's also a VOD over on twitch.tv if you guys want to check that out as well, so you guys can see the entire live stream for yourselves. It's a 38-minute long live stream, but it's probably can be trimmed down to about 25 or 30 minutes because there's a lot of filler in there. There's like a big intro. There's, you know, a countdown from I think 10 minutes or something like that. So if you guys want to check out the VOD, feel free to go ahead and do so. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you guys the notes that I noticed while watching the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare reveal stream. First things first, right? People want to know about the setting of this game. We already knew it was going to be super far in the future, but we have a little bit more background as a result of this reveal stream. So Earth essentially has been stripped of its natural resources. We are very far in the future, and something that's actually a real problem in real life is we're running out of those resources. And so what we have done is essentially we have settled, I suppose, all these different places in space within our own solar system. No aliens, no extra solar systems or anything like that. They confirm that we're basically just going to be facing other humans in this game. But we have these essentially outposts out there in space where there's a bunch of resources, and we're trying to get those resources from space so we can use them here on Earth. There's a group called the Settlement Defense Front, which apparently is a brutal fascist group who decide, you know what, we're not going to let you have any of these resources, and they basically say screw Earth, right? And then that's what we see in the trailer, is them invading Earth and then blowing up, and then of course us going up into space and having this big war up there in space. Essentially that's the premise, I suppose, of the game itself. We don't know too much about the single player aside from that, but we do know that they're going to be trying to push the limits with this. They're definitely going to be trying a lot of new things here, and definitely looks to be pretty good. If you guys enjoyed the trailer, I think you're going to enjoy what the game actually has to offer because it looks to be pretty awesome. Next up, let's talk about multiplayer. We only have a couple of notes here for multiplayer, but multiplayer maps are going to be set in various places. They're going to be on Earth, they're going to be on spaceships, they're going to be on other planets even. It's going to be interesting, right? They also mentioned specifically they're going to be adding a lot of new and interesting things to the multiplayer experience. For example, they said that there's going to be a whole new stable of lethal and tactical grenades equipment, essentially, but they can't go into detail right now. So we're going to be seeing a lot more, they said, in upcoming teasers, upcoming reveal trailers, and they also said we're going to be seeing a lot of big announcements at E3 2016, so definitely stay tuned for that. So we didn't get to learn too much about the multiplayer, but there is going to be a new movement system of some description. Now you guys can actually check out this clip I took here if you guys want to read the full thing for yourselves. You can find it over at blog.activision.com. There's an entire article posted over there by Activision on everything we need to know about Infinite Warfare, and they did mention specifically that there is going to be a new movement system of some description, as we knew from the trailer, because of course we saw people thrust jumping. So of course I want to learn more about that in the future, but we don't know much about it as of right now. Let's talk about the co-op mode. This is something that's got me very excited. They have essentially ditched the entire idea of extinction. For love it or leave it, they've gotten rid of extinction, and they are going with zombies in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, it's important to note this is going to be a separate zombies experience, even an entirely separate zombies universe from Treyarch. It's also going to be in a separate universe from Infinite Warfare. It's just its own complete side project, essentially. And there's apparently going to be lots of Easter eggs in this, and we actually got one little teaser, I suppose, which is this right here. This is all they've shown us. I'm sure a lot of zombies YouTubers are going to be able to break that down ridiculously, but from my perspective, I just think it looks cool. It's obviously a movie reel. You got a little bit of popcorn there. It looks like it's just a reel from a zombies movie, essentially. It just, I love the aesthetic, right? I love the theme that they of the little reveal they've given us right there. So it looks to be interesting. I'm definitely hoping that it's going to be awesome. I mean, I would love for it to be more interesting than Extinction, in my own personal opinion. Like, I didn't enjoy Extinction. I know a lot of people did, and that sucks. You guys aren't going to get a continuation of that, but I didn't personally enjoy it that much, so I'm excited they're going with zombies. That's just my own personal perspective. But at the same time, I'm also a little bit disappointed that they didn't mention it, but I'm hoping, are they going to tie up the loose ends of Call of Duty Ghosts? Right now, Extinction, I think, might have actually had an ending. I don't know. Again, I wasn't a big fan of it. I know there's an entire arcing story there, but what are they doing with the storyline from Ghosts? Are they just going to be completely just done with it? Are we going to learn about it somehow in this game? I don't know. They didn't mention anything specifically about it in this reveal live stream, so I'm a bit disappointed about that. Let's go ahead and talk about Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. Of course, everybody's excited for this. Even non-COD4 players are excited for this, which I think is cool, because I think these guys are viewing it as they get 2 Call of Duty games this year, right? Which is true. That's exactly true, right? You get 2 Call of Duty games this year. Is it going to be good? So we did learn learned that Raven Software is going to be developing the game, and Infinity Ward is going to be executive producing as well as overseeing the entire project. They're not only recreating the game, but they're actually reworking textures from the ground up and revamping the entire audio experience. We saw this in the reveal live stream, where they're actually, I love them for doing this because I love visual comparisons. They are showing what the game looked like in 2007 when COD4 was released versus what the game is going to look like in 2016 with the remaster, and it looks good. Of course, there's going to be some fundamental changes, like some things are just going to be completely reworked and they're going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to be for the best. It's going to look very cool. It's going to feel like a modern game. It's going to feel like a game that came out in 2016, and I'm definitely interested to see what they're going to be doing with that. In terms of the multiplayer, now they did not talk too much about the multiplayer. I'm worried about this. I really am. I'm worried that they're going to only have like half the things in the game that we actually want them to have. We know there's going to be 10 maps. We know that 3 of those 10 maps are going to be Crash, Backlot, and Crossfire. They also mentioned specifically there is, of course, going to be a prestige system. There is going to be an entire progression system. We're going to have kill streaks. We're going to have some of our favorite modes. They said favorite modes. That makes me think maybe they're stripping down some of the more obscure ones, which I don't want stripped down modes. I want all of them to be there. But that's what they mentioned specifically about the multiplayer. I have some side notes here for you guys. This is not going to be sold separately. COD4 Remastered is not going to be sold separately. If you want to play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered, you're only going to be able to play it with the Legacy Edition, the Legacy Pro Edition, or the Digital Deluxe versions. There's going to be no physical version of this game. It is going to be digital download only. You guys writing this all down, keep all this in mind. I don't want people who are anticipating being able to purchase this game to not be able to play it. You need to get either the Legacy Edition, the Legacy Pro Edition, or the Digital Deluxe versions to actually play this game. There's going to be no physical version. It's all digital download. It's only going to be available on the Xbox One, the PS4, and the PC, and your stats will not transfer, right? If you're somebody who, like me, who's played a lot of COD4, like I'm 10th Prestige in that game. I'm a Gold Cross. I got like 50 days of playtime. I have all the guns done. I have all the challenges done, all the camos finished. Like I've 100% of that game. I really have. I've even 100% of the campaign. I have all the gamer score. Look at it. Look at all my gamer score. I played a lot of COD4. I really love that game. But even me, all my stuff is not going to transfer over. I'm going to be starting back at level 1. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Yeah, I'm excited to play the game again. I'm excited to level up again. I'm excited for just the game in general. I just want to know, and I think everybody wants to know, what are they stripping away from the game? There's only 10 multiplayer maps. Is there going to be a limit on the guns? A limit on the game modes? Like, where are we going to be doing with this? I want to know more about that. But ladies and gentlemen, that is essentially the long and the short of what we have learned from the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare reveal stream. We learned a bit about Infinite Warfare and its setting and its multiplayer, as well as its co-op zombies mode, which definitely looks to be pretty awesome. And we also learned a bit about COD4 Remastered. One note I want to point out here at the end of the video, which is brought to my attention while I was putting together this video, Infinite Warfare will be a PS4 DLC exclusive. Now, what I mean by that is it's going to be coming to the PlayStation 4 first, assumably 1 month before the Xbox and the PC. Just like in Black Ops 3, the Sony exclusivity deal that they have with Activision is going to carry over into Infinite Warfare. Therefore, they're going to be getting the DLC 1 month ahead of the Xbox and the PC, guys. Just want to point it out here at the very end of the video, just so you guys are aware. And yeah, the game itself looks to be pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. I really wasn't expecting much going into today. I knew there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to learn. I knew that we're going to get a trailer and a live stream, and I did not expect a whole lot today. I didn't think that I was going to be that excited for the game. I didn't think that they were going to show me anything really mind-blowing, but I must say, I was really blown away by the trailer. I really think the COD4 Remastered looks amazing in terms of its graphical fidelity. It's so good looking. Zombies as a co-op mode, that sounds awesome, and we're going to be learning a lot more at E3, and we're going to be learning a lot more through teasers and stuff like that going forward, and I'm actually really excited for Infinite Warfare. And as somebody who's not a big Infinity Ward fan, I think anybody that follows my channel knows that, it's definitely a breath of fresh air to see some really cool stuff coming out of Infinity Ward. This looks pretty awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on Infinite Warfare as well as COD4 Remastered down there in the comment section below. If you did enjoy the video, please drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.